Be back in just a second here. Alright, so I think everything's working here. This game is totally insane. It's just like off the rails weird, and it's really obscure, and it's fun. And it's something I've been wanting to play for a while on a stream. It's also short, and I don't have time for a long stream right now, so it just seems just about perfect for this Friday night short little stream. It'll be fun. Here we go. This game is probably like, I don't know, I think it's an arcade game. It might even be long by the type of game it is, but it'll still be over in like 30 or 40 minutes, I bet you. At the most. And I'm just going to crank quarters through it. Actually, let me see if there's a free play option. Just 1 second here. Is there a way to play this on free play? And then we'll turn that off and reset to do score attack or whatever. No, there's not a free play. You can fuck with the lives. The default is 4, which is interesting, which is also the highest amount. Okay, there's not really a lot to do there then. It really isn't. I didn't change anything. It's the default settings. So yeah, your 3 buttons are shoot in the foreground, shoot in the background, and roll. That's the game's gimmick. Which is kind of the same gimmick as Dick Tracy, but not really. You're still not doing any like horizontal platforming or shooting people directly on your plane generally. They're like behind you on the screen or in front of you. And it's all crosshair shooting. You'll see what I mean when I start. Fuck yeah, blow up a helicopter with a machine gun. I think it does go way, way beyond 9 and it just doesn't show it. Yeah, so you're fighting against this cult. And you get these sort of like Forgotten World style cutscene graphics. This does take some getting used to, I will say, so give me a minute on that. I did practice it a little the other night, which is going to make it not as rough as it would be. But it's a very strange game to play with its strange perspective. I don't purport to be any good at these Cabal type game, you know, Cabal, Blood Brothers, whatever you call it. There's so many games like it though, that I like most of them. Nom 75, Dynamite Duke, the NES version of Punisher, which is one of the only good LJN games on the NES. Fuck you. And that's something you can do anything about. It's just a cutscene that pushes you through. These are wild as hell, though. Why? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong chute. That's why. Ah, that's so confusing and annoying. You just have to get used to it and really have the buttons memorized. Yoda looking weirdo. Badass. I feel like I did really well on that part. Like I kept a pretty good focus on foreground or background, depending on which one I was trying to do. They really do. They use some strange magic, dude. Did you notice that? This is one of those, and this really started to happen a lot in the 90s, and got even worse in the late 90s when Double Slug started doing it too. Using this like all sampled music or whatever instead of having the synth. I'm not fond of it. I don't think this game sounds terrible, I just feel like it's a good way to get, I mean, good quality of music if the music's composed well or whatever. But it tends to make it repetitive because they're trying to save memory. And it also tends to be like pretty low fidelity, as you can tell. There might be some synth in there, but I feel like it was a lot of this is just like sampled in. It could be that it's synth and the synth itself is soft, or maybe it's not even emulated well. I don't know. I'm using Final Burn Alpha. If anyone has a Riot arcade board, let me know how the audio is. Yeah, to me it sounds like synth, but that's been sampled like, from some other board and like is playing back as synth loops, but I think it's not. I think actually it is shitty emulation. Or it could just be a weird sound chip, I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I'm curious now. Oh, I gotta roll into it. What am I doing? We got all crappy loop controls there for a second, which is such an easy thing to have happen in this game. Like, you can think you totally have it, right? Like, I've got these controls down. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. And then I just do the stupid shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, dickwad. There we go. Really laid into his ass too. Actually got some of this stuff down after playing it just one time, like last night or something, and I don't think I finished it either. Just played a big chunk of it. Maybe like 5 or 6 rounds, but I don't remember if I beat it. I think I did actually. It's not a super long game. Probably pretty fun to play for score though, so we'll try to give that a shot. It's fair-ish compared to a lot of games, I think. I don't feel like it's as hard as fucking Wild Guns. Wild Guns kicks the shit out of me every time I've ever tried to play it. It's so hard. Did I get some iframes there? Because I just don't see how I would avoid that otherwise. Whoa! Ayo! Oh, you gotta actually... There's some of this stuff I forgot about where you gotta touch the next room to make it scroll, which is also weird. There is a lot less auto-scrolling crab walking in this game than something like NOM 75. Nice. Come on, Dickweed. Oh. Yeah, this is right. This is the jaguar with the stretchy head. Is that right? No, it's a werewolf. That's right. Werewolf with a stretchy head. Why not? Fuck. Werewolf boss? Of course. Roll didn't work there. This isn't going well at all, is it? Fuck. What a weird, shitty looking palette on this. I don't know if the real board would have that either, but maybe it does. Just like tiled palette fade out effects that don't look right. Oh, hell yeah. Just blowing up helicopters left and right. This is peak hardcore gaming right here. Fuck. Fuck. I think part of the thing that made me think that these were just sample tracks is the way they do reset and like die and stuff, which is weird, yeah. But again, I do think it's just synth. It just seems muffled to me compared to some other synth. I don't know. I also like how they could have gotten really lazy with the design of this level, but they fucking didn't. Like, there's all sorts of different stuff in the background as it flies around. This part I think is just a fucking nightmare. Let's do that. Oh, hell yeah. There don't really have to be that many of them. I always thought it was like a thing we had to clear it down, but I guess that's not true. You just have to kill a certain number of them. And do a certain amount of damage. A department store. Round 5. I think there might only be like 6 rounds. Yeah, nice. And did I say you have to fight a gorilla in the mall in the description? I sure did. Fuck. Yeah, this is a lot harder with the abs though, isn't it? Oh fuck. So yeah, this is all just finding the right one to shoot, and it's really obvious when you found the right one. Cool. Oh shoot, he's dead. Just make it clear that you didn't kill him. Unlike the 1,000 people I killed to get here. It's important to know that I didn't kill that guy because he gave me information. It's interesting that I can duck. Have I been able to do that shit the whole time? Have I been doing that the whole time and not noticing it? Oh shit, there's one behind me. That's a tough space to work in, really. Speaking of which, how about 2 gorillas at the same time? Is that gonna be cool? This guy won't attack me now because of where I'm at. Oh fuck, with the other guy, of course, is laying into me. Okay. Wasn't as unmanageable as I thought it would be. I wonder what would happen if I went left. Oh shit. Let's see how I was really supposed to get through that. That doesn't seem very fair. Maybe it was a timing thing and I should have waited. I don't know if I have to be off of that or not, but I felt like I should be. You know what I mean? On the mean run. Finally. This is actually pretty dope. It's animation. Some pretty cool pixel art stuff here. Reminds me of something you'd see in like a more modern indie game almost. This is 1992. This is really good pixel art. Like top notch, in fact. "34 minutes. That's about how long it takes to beat Riot. With a reasonably practiced but in no way skilled player at Riot, it takes 35 minutes to get through it, basically. It was probably designed to be, yeah, just a little over a half hour for people dropping in quarters, maybe 40 minutes even, and maybe less than half an hour, maybe 20 minutes even for people who got really good at the game and could just play through most of it, or all of it even. I'm sure there's plenty of people on YouTube who can do shit like that. It blows my mind how good some people are at these action games. I really don't understand how you guys. I don't even think you would have to put in the kind of, even if I put in crazy practice on shit like that, I don't know how good I'd get at it. I don't know. I just play them for fun and challenge myself a little bit, but I don't understand. Yeah, people are looping through shooters and shit. Holy shit, Not that it's not cool. It's awesome that you can do that. I'm jealous. So yeah, it says a full ending and shit. It's so weird. I don't know what any of it's about. Weird ass game. Is this game using synth for the synth, but then using like sampled percussion? Is that what I'm hearing? And this percussion sounds scratchy, and that's what makes it sound muffled to me. I don't know. The actual tunes are pretty decent. I also just now realized how loud they are in the mix compared to normal. Hopefully that's cool though. I'll check it later. Yeah. Fighting strength equal to 50 soldiers. Okay, we don't have to do any of this because we're resetting now to clear my credits. Then we'll play for score. I can be on for another 30 or 40 minutes probably. Yeah, this is a good pick though for tonight. Feeling the Friday Night Riot vibe. Strafing the ground. That's so dope. Good transparency effects and stuff too. Again, killer pixel art in this game. A lot of it's really good, I think, in my opinion. Anyway, here we go. And especially for 1992. Fuck you. Fuck you. Nice. I ripped his ass. Straight ripping it. Straight ripping it ass. Alright. Strange magic. Yada yada. I don't ever see myself getting much further than this, and this game has a really strange scoring system. Maybe is it just a kill count, literally? I think it is. Oh, fuck you guys. Yeah, okay. Alright. 183, huh? "66 soldiers." Might as well save. Fuck you. That's a pretty early death, isn't it? already died twice. I'm doing a lot worse, maybe? There we go. Barely. Barely, barely. I sure do. Go into the light. Round 2. As far as I'll ever get on this fucking game is based on its difficulty. Motherfucker. Yeah, slightly worse. Slightly worse. Just what I was shooting for. th and 18th place, respectively. I'm gonna take a short break. Be right back, though. Here we go with some more Riot, a game you've never heard of. It's weird. And if you have heard of it, you're weird too. Yeah, no, I never saw this back in the day. I have zero experience with it outside of emulation. And I think I learned about it through Hardcore Gaming 101 or somewhere on YouTube. If it was a YouTube creator, I apologize for not being able to remember who you were. Oh, fuck. Better this time. Alright, going into the next one in better shape than I ever have, probably. made it a lot further that time. That was pretty solid. I'm pretty proud of that. This just gets easier and easier as you play it because everything's kind of in the same place. You kind of memorize out patterns for moving your crosshair and dude around. Equal to 69 soldiers. Nice. 16th place. Hell yeah, I'm getting there. Don't laugh. I'm thinking about getting an animated static screen to put up whenever I get into emulator shit so that I can... Right now I'm just giving you all the black screen because I don't feel like showing the guts all the time, but I think that like static would be very old school of me. Put that shit on channel 3. shit. You get a one-up out of that? I did, that's pretty fucking crucial to know. Oh man. It's lit now. Shit, shouldn't brag. This as soon as I get fucking killed. Okay, yeah. Like I said, you just play it more and it'll all start to come together. I do see how somebody could get really good at a game like this. I don't know. Put like 10 or 15 hours of practice into it. You get pretty fucking good at it, I bet. This is a very fun arcade game, and really top notch from a company that I know nothing about. I cannot name probably even a single one of their other games, which is an incredibly rare thing for me on this. I usually know a 90s arcade game manufacturer really well, but NMK is kind of a mystery to me. Don't know that one. Alright, Riot. This might be my last go, I don't know. Last go or two. I'm not saying I'll improve every time from now, because now I feel like I put up what is actually like going to be a high score for me for a little while. And that always means the turn after that is terrible. That's usually the way that goes. So this game may not be the easiest on the hands. Maybe some way to set up turbo fire. It's hard to do 2 turbo fire buttons on Final Burn Alpha and RetroArch. That's just not an easy thing to set up. And 1 button is no problem. 2 is kind of an issue. this weekend we have to stop and do movement things a lot. Ah, wrong button. Ah, damn. Yeah, 2 lines, but in the most minimal way here. Pretty typical bullshit. Shit. Get one in, didn't he? That fucking dildo. Oh, come on, man. Without playing that swipe, you know it. I feel like that first swipe is a totally free, like, shot for the fucking will. I don't know. Maybe it's not. It feels like it is. Which is weird, because everything else in this game is so fair and can be mastered. Well, this is definitely a new first. I have to try and stay a little bit nimble here if I can. So hard. Awesome. Yeah. Even further. Badass. I didn't expect that. Man, I don't know. I wonder how long I'd keep ramping up on this if I kept playing it. I would say I'm sure I could squeeze in one more, but I don't know that that's actually true at this point. It's taking me longer to, because I'm getting further, you know what I mean? I don't think I have the time to play anymore. Which is unfortunate, because this game's awesome. Yeah, it's just called Riot. That's the whole name, just Riot. It's from 1992, from a company called NMK Limited, and pretty cool write-up about it on Hardcore Gaming 101. Check that out. Yeah, it can be mastered. It's a fair arcade game. It's challenging, but it's not like impossibly challenging. And if you want something like this that's maybe a little more accessible on more emulators, my go-to recommendation would probably be Nom 75, which is very similar to this game. On the Neo Geo. It's one of the very first Neo Geo games. It was the pack-in game in some regions. It was the pack-in game in my region. Not that I had a fucking Neo Geo, mind you, but if I were to get one somehow, that's what I would have gotten. But yeah, it's also a fair game. It can also be mastered. It's also a really good challenge. Anyway, a lot of fun. This is a really strange game with all kinds of crazy 90s video game weirdness to it, where there's just no explanation for why you're fighting a gorilla with a machine gun. You're shooting. Not that the gorilla had a machine gun, that'd be rad, but that's the kind of idea they would have come up with here, though. You fight like a werewolf with a stretchy neck. I mean, it's just a bunch of strange stuff. It's cool. I'll probably do some more arcade games this weekend, or some. There's also some stuff on PlayStation and PlayStation 2 that I'd like to get to, including I'd like to play some Samurai Warriors. I played some Dynasty Warriors 4 a while back. Maybe put like 6 or 7 hours into it. It was a lot of fun. I'll probably do the same with Samurai Warriors, just play through with a character until I get bored. Maybe even do another character after that. Who knows? Depends on how much fun I'm having with it. But yeah, it's a cool game. Anyway, yeah, Riot. Thanks for watching.